In my many videos on the upcoming Doctor Who Festive Special Revolution of the Daleks, I've talked a lot about what I think might happen in terms of plot-wise and character-wise, and what we think we know is going to happen in the episodes. However, making that hasn't really given me much an opportunity to just throw around these little random theories I have, and I just wanted to make this video just to throw out some random theories I have about the episode. So I'm not going to waste any more time, just getting with the first one, which would be a new costume for the 13th Doctor. Now, New York Comic Con happened a few weeks ago, and we all expected a trailer or something. We just got two pictures, one of the companions and one of the Doctor in prison. Now, the one of the Doctor in prison, she's got tallies or whatever, and she's in the prison still. And her costume has been replaced with some prison robes, and from some t-shirt designs from Forbidden Planet, we know it's got some sort of weird sash with letters or something on. Now, this isn't the new costume that I think might happen. This is just the prison robe, but this is a new look for the 13th Doctor, but it begs the question, what happened with her original costume? Well, seeing as she's supposed to be sentenced to life in this prison, I don't think the Judoon would be too careful with keeping her original possessions around like a box or something in case she ever gets out. They just hand it to her. They would have more likely have disposed of these things and just left her to rot in prison. Hence my theory that she might need to get a new costume, because if she does escape the prison, gets to Earth, saves the day, moving forward into Series 13 and the end of this episode, then she's going to need some sort of new costume to get around in. I mean, she could just wear the prison stuff, but I doubt she'd want to do that. It is possible the TARDIS just has a copy of her original costume just lying around. That is very possible. But I think even if that is the case, there would be some minor changes, as it wouldn't be the exact costume she originally got. And I think it's more than likely they might use this as an opportunity to give her a completely brand new costume. And sort of related to that theory comes my second theory, the end of the 13th Doctor's sonic screwdriver. Now, around the 1980s and Peter Davison's era, they wrote out the sonic screwdriver as it was becoming a multi-tool that could do whatever the plot required it to do, and made everything a bit too convenient. That's kind of how it feels in the 13th Doctor's era. I mean, the entire conclusion of Can You Hear Me revolved around the sonic screwdriver. It's just sort of doing whatever the Doctor needs it to do. But as I said, the Judoon don't seem to be too careful with her possessions or original costume, and seeing as she's never supposed to be getting out of the prison in the Judoon's eyes, I doubt they'd be too careful with them, and seeing as the Sonic could be a tool that could help her get out of prison anyway, I think they would want to dispose of it as quickly as possible. Now, that being said, even if this original Sonic does get disposed of, she could get a new Sonic design, which would be cool to go with a potential new costume, or she could just get another of the same Sonic design. It has happened before, i.e. in Smith & Jones, the 10th Doctor used the Sonic on the radiation machine. It completely destroys the Sonic, and then he's back wielding a completely identical one that isn't broken a few episodes later. So even if it does get destroyed, she could get a new one, or another of the same one. But again, like with the costume, I think it's more than likely they might be using this as an opportunity to write the Sonic out, at least for one series. Now, this third theory is sort of my most detailed one out of these three, and you've just got to bear with me here. So, my theory is that the new Dalek design that we've been seeing is of one very specific Dalek, and the episode's going to have some sort of, well, we know it's got the Doctor in prison in it, so some sort of theme of fugitive, something like that. My theory is that this new Dalek is a Dalek fugitive who rebelled against the Daleks, tried to cause a revolution, and was then exiled from Skaro and presumably destroyed by the Daleks, hence the title Revolution of the Daleks. However, my theory is that after all these events happened, after this revolution, it somehow survived and now ends up on Earth, where, from the synopsis we got from New York Comic Con, the companions come across a plot involving it and need to work out how to stop it. The Daleks could then become aware that this Dalek is still alive, and then come to Earth to try and destroy it, hence the filming images we got from Clifton Suspension Bridge, was it, in Bristol, with these bronze Daleks coming to destroy this new Dalek design. This would, as I said, also make sense with the title Revolution of the Daleks if this Dalek is a fugitive of the Daleks for trying to cause a revolution. This Dalek could even be in prison with the Doctor, and when the Doctor escapes, this Dalek comes with her. But because of the synopsis obviously saying the companions discover a plot involving this Dalek on Earth, I think it's likely that this Dalek isn't in prison and is just on Earth. And those are my just 3 random theories about Revolution of the Daleks. I want to know what you thought. Put your comments down in the comment section below. Please make sure to like the video and subscribe. In the meantime, I've been Cyberman Alf, and from me for now, it's goodbye.